Go street keep running, come on!
Hello everybody, nice to see you this morning. I want to let you know that if you're going to use MI, MGIC right now is the best company you can work with because they have their home ready MI ready for you. These are 97% LTV deals and you need to have this in your portfolio. Click this banner right over there. Wanted to let you know that Frank is still sick. The reason is because he's old.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
And he's very frail, and this is what happens, and he's going through it right now. But I expect we'll have him back on Monday. Anyways, wanted to let you know that Waterstone Mortgage has a 0 down 20% adjustable rate loan. So everybody run for the hills! I mean, the apocalypse is coming, right? Not really. Guess what? They're calling it the wealth building loan. Now, I like wealth building, and I like 0 down. So what are these guys doing? Well, for starters, it's a pilot program, and it's only in 18 states.
18 states.
And they're offering a 7-1 ARM on a 20-year note.
20-year note.
They say that this will eliminate mortgage insurance nearly 4 years earlier than a 30-year note with a 3% down.
And a 30-year note with a 3% down.
Do you get it? Does it make sense? Do you get it? Because it's a 20-year note. You pay off faster with bigger principal payments up front. Do you get it?
Do you get it?
Now, that's not new. I guess the 100% is, kind of, but it's funny how these high LTV loans are charging back in. I mean, yesterday we heard that the House of Representatives says, let's do $800,000 100% VA loans, and today we've got Waterstone doing 100% loans on 7-1 ARMs nonetheless. Now, saying this is a new product and calling it the Wealth Builder, it's kind of like when Coca-Cola came out with those stupid little tiny Coke cans and marketed it as a new product. It's not a new product, it's just less Coke.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
I mean, you can't put pinstripes on a Camaro and call it a Corvette Light. You get it? So anyways, Waterstone, there you have it. 100% financing, 20-year notes, adjustable rate mortgages. It's all coming back as we said it would. Oh, and guess what? We've had more time with TRID implementation, and things are getting significantly better. Just kidding. It's getting a hell of a lot worse. Shocker. A new report from LMA says TRID closings have increased to 50 days on average. 50 freaking days to close a deal. What a crock. I mean, you know who hates this the most? Consumers do. I mean, lenders and realtors, they're gonna bitch about it, but they're adapting to the time frames. My overwhelming feedback that I'm getting from consumers is they hate this thing. Seriously, part of me is just laughing my ass off because we knew this was gonna happen. Now, I'd like to know how the new TRID, Integrated Disclosure, is protecting consumers. And don't give me it's easier to understand crap because it's not. It's just different. Different alone is not always easier. Different can be harder, or different can be indifferent. Seriously, if someone can give me a great answer as to how TRID helps, I'm gonna devote an entire show to your answer. Now, post-TRID, the average to close is 10 days longer, okay? Now, in December, it actually jumped up to 51 days for a moment. FHA loans post-TRID, they average 51 days. And VA loans post-TRID, 53 stinking days to close a deal. Why is that? Well, there's extra consumer protection for our vets, so they get to wait a little bit longer. Now, speaking of the military and TRID, I did a little video on mortgage shots. Check it out after the show, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. Cordroy, you snotty little banker. Check it out after we're done with the show. I think it's funny. You might just check it out. So it looks like Keller Williams is the first big real estate company to dive into the drone industry. Now remember, you can't use drones for marketing unless you're licensed by the FAA. Again, if you're a 16-year-old kid using a drone to terrorize livestock or other kids, that's okay, but a middle-aged real estate agent, not you. So Keller is partnering with a company called DroneBase, which is a network of drone pilots who will presumably shoot aerial footage of your listing. Now through the partnership, Keller agents are going to get $200 off their $599 base price. Okay, so we talked about this before. The vast majority of houses are in subdivisions with very similar houses and lot sizes. Now, do you really need to see the top of a roof in a backyard from 60 feet in the air on those? I don't know. I'm just asking you. Or even if you think it might be a good idea, are you not afraid that that footage might also show the neighbor's backyard? I mean, what if somebody's sunbathing in the nude? I mean, it happens. Not to me. I look like a freaking Yeti in my birthday suit, but it does happen. Or if you get footage of your neighbor's yard, what if a crook uses that to case the place and steal a whole bunch of stuff? I guess my point is this, $600. Who wants to see the roof? Privacy issues with the neighbors, and does this really compel anyone to buy a house? It wouldn't compel me. I mean, short of selling a ranch or a vineyard, why use a drone? Leave your answers down below, and we want to share some of those on Monday's show. And in the meantime, make sure you check out A Few Good Men or A Few Good Lenders. It's a good TRID parody. Boop. Cordroy, you snotty little banker. A little hostile to lenders, isn't he?
Well, I'd say he probably is.
You were the one who made the change to the integrated disclosure. You were the one who wanted to confuse everyone, didn't you? Well, your plan worked perfectly, didn't it? Moving around the same old numbers, telling people it'd be better, and you knew precisely that TRID wouldn't work, and that's what you wanted.
I did what I had to do. Raise the costs.
You did that too? Why would you do that? You can't handle the TRID.
Because lending it made easy and inexpensive, well then, everyone would do it. Who's gonna stop them? You little banker. How do you expect to face reality of the situation when the matter at hand is banks had to be the fall guy, and it worked perfectly? You have no idea. No one gets reelected by saying homeowners were also responsible.
Cordroy,
You ordered the TRID! You're goddamn right I ordered the whole thing!